What's up, enthusiasts? It's your boy Rob, back with another video. Guys, welcome to 2024. I'm so happy you've made it here with me, and we've got so much to talk about. Guys, this is going to be a video that is necessary for the beginning of the year, because this is going to chart our year. You know, this is going to get us a good sense of what we need to bring to the table. Guys, I've got 5 games for you that you need to pay attention to in 2024. Some of you may already know some of these games. If you have, let us know down in the comments how much you love them. Some of these games aren't even out yet. And so I think you'll be surprised no matter what. And let's get into it. Wait, actually, before we get into it, it's so common for a YouTuber to say it. They can't help it. Whenever they say, let's get into it, they actually stop and start talking about something else. And now I know you guys are going to immediately say, Rob, where's your face? We can't start our day without seeing that beautiful mug of yours. Well, guys, I'm trying something new, doing something a little different. Last night, we brought in the new year. So I was like, I want to make this video. I want to make it bright and early before the house is up and everyone's meandering around. So today you'll just get the pleasant view of the Table Salt logo and some images that I will flash on the screen from time to time when I'm talking about the games. Now, without further ado, let's get into it for real this time. All right, guys, so the first game up is OnePage Rules Firefight. Now, we're talking OnePage Rules, so they're covering the gamut. They've got your fantasy, they've got your sci-fi, they've got your fleet battles. Oh man, they've got your skirmish level, your rank and file level games. So anything you pretty much want, they've got you covered. Not only that, OnePage Rules has some of the nicest miniatures I've seen. All STL files, you can get them printed. You can get the STL file if you've got a 3D printer, and you can print it yourself at home. I've printed a few models already. Really going to push hard starting off this year to really get these models painted. I got to do 2 armies. You know, I'm primarily a solo player, so I've got to get 2 armies ready, and then get some of my friends to come back over to the house and get some games of OnePage Rules. I'm going to be playing Firefight. But we're going to get some guys over and we're going to have a few games. I'm going to see if I can get about 4 to 5 guys over and do like a round robin or something along those lines. And I'll let you guys know how that pans out when it manifests. So guys, again, OnePage Rules with the models, you are going to have a lot to keep you occupied with. So no matter what type of, I guess, design or faction you're interested in, the look of the models, you've got something for you. And I went with the jackals, the anthropomorphic kind of jackal dogs, and yeah, that was just right up my alley. I was really enjoying it. Get it on your list to play because it's going to be big. I think it's going to become even more prevalent in 2024 as they kind of come into their own and step away from being in that game's workshop shadow. So I'm really happy for and what they've got in store for us in 2024. Now guys, the next game up is near and dear to my heart, and I am so happy I can finally announce this. If you're part of the Facebook group, you already know Battlespace is available now. The pre-release pre-order is up on Modifius's website. You can go get you a copy over there. But you guys know I've poured my blood, sweat, and tears in getting this done over feels like 2 years since I released the original game. Just getting this done and everyone just staying by my side, continuing to get the original PDF that I released so long ago. And everyone in the community just enjoying the game. And you know me, I still enjoy the game to this day. I'm still playing it. I've got some content planned for the near future once the physical book is released in April, by the way. So in April, you guys, if you've already pre-ordered that's when you will be expecting your book. If you haven't pre-ordered yet, what are you waiting for? And so without trying to make this sound too much like a sales pitch, I just want to more so thank you guys if you have already picked up a copy. Battlespace is my bread and butter, and I enjoy everything that I see from the community, and there's so much content for it. So shout out to Mike Kiplinger. Oh my God, Mike, I'm sorry, man. I'm butchering your name right now. But he's the gentleman that provided the photography for the models. He painted the models, set up the terrain and everything. And I reached out to him, and we connected a few times through Messenger, and he was more than happy to provide all of us in the community with his work, his photography, his modeling, his painting. So yeah, guys, again, in April, go get you a copy of the physical copy of Battlespace. Pre-orders are up right now. Let's move on. So number 3, basically Snarling Badger, which is the guy, what's his name, like Uncle Adam. He's got a zine coming out. Him and another gentleman. See, I had to pull it up because I could not let you guys just be wondering just like me. So Snarling Badger, this is from Tabletop Minions. Yes, how could I forget Tabletop Minions? I've been watching that channel forever. So this is the same group that brought you Reign in Hell and Space Station Zero. Neither of those games I've played, but when I found out they were releasing a zine, because that's something I have a passion of doing coming into the new year. I kind of touched on that with Rusty Dagger, and that's kind of something that's the direction I want to take Rusty Dagger, where it's like a zine where monthly issues come out with new adventures for Rusty Dagger. But we're not talking about Rusty Dagger, we're talking about Snarl right now. So the reason I think this game is going to be really cool is just because it's kind of different for me, at least. What you're going to be doing is you're going to get your Sherman tank models, and you're going to be just making it look creative. I kind of get that whole Gaslands vibe from this, but with tanks, so that just makes it that much cooler. And so this is going to be something unique to get to the table. I don't know a lot about it other than just kind of the premise of the game. This will be something I'll probably put towards the middle of the year, let the game get some time to get some legs underneath it, and then give myself some time to find some really cool Shermans, maybe 3D print some. I know there's got to be lots out there, and so you'll be able to do a lot with it. I may even go for a like post-apocalyptic like look for my tank and kind of give it almost like not a sci-fi look, but just like a more like modern look. So that's going to be something that I will be interested in doing. I hope you guys take a look at the Snarl zine as well, and take a look at tanks once that's available, if it's not already available. All right, guys, going to the next one, we've got Hitsu. So, and again, sorry if I'm butchering that name. Hitsu, this is going to be your feudal Japan like monster hunting game. Looks very unique. I am a huge fan of anything that has like samurais, oni, ninjas, just everything that has something to do with like feudal Japan. Aesthetic just draws me in so easily. So you know that's something I've got to get to the table. I've got some miniatures already, some Perry miniatures, their samurai line. And I've got a dozen of those things, so there I can blow the dust off those things and get them to the table. And if you don't have any samurai miniatures or oni or anything that's going to fit in the setting, Hitsu and the guys at Black Site Studio have miniatures for you. Now, Black Site Studio is a company I definitely want to see if I can get my way into working with in the future, because I love how they are packaging, presenting all of their products. It's really cool what they're doing. They've got some other games under their belt that have drawn my attention, and I love, again, the way that they are promoting this stuff as far as packaging and everything. It's just very unique. So that's the game, Hitsu. Again, it is a feudal Japan like monster hunting solo, I believe, skirmish game. So I got to get terrain for that stuff, for that setting. That's one thing I have very little of, is terrain for a Japanese setting. So that's just more stuff for me to add to the collection. So that's a good thing. That's always a good thing. All right, guys, let's take a drink. Let's stop for a moment. Let's relax. I want to ask you guys, how did you bring in your new year? Were you awake to, like, you know, for the ball drop, or were you fast asleep? For me, I was up for a little bit. I made it to 12:01, and then I said goodnight to everyone, and I retired for the night while my family continued to play. I think they were playing Mario Kart at the time. So yeah, old guy has to get to bed. Let's get back on topic here with the next game. Madum. My tongue is not working for me today, guys. But Madum is I know what you're gonna say. Some people, there's going to be a tug of war here in the comments. Is this a board game? Is this a war game? I feel like it's a little bit of both. You're moving on a grid board. But you got 3D terrain. Well, you've got a 2D, 3D terrain. You've got cardstock terrain. So it still counts. So I'm going to go ahead and say this is a war game, skirmish war game, in sheep's clothing. So we are definitely going to coin this as a war game, just because it's got the terrain. If you got terrain, you're a war game. If it's a flat board, you're a board game. But anyway, so Madum, this is going to be a box full of goodness. If you are not aware of it, they've got so much coming in this box. I believe the Kickstarter made just shy of $1 million, or just at $1 million, something around those lines. So you know they probably have unlocked so much stuff. I'm just going to assume it's going to be delivered early this year, but let's just hope it's going to be soon. I'm looking forward to Madum. Oh man, because if you don't have terrain, I think this will be a really good starting point for someone, because you will get a box full of terrain. You're going to get a box full of miniatures. Back when I really got into the hobby, the best way to kind of get yourself up and started was going to buy a box of that D&D adventure board game, Castle Ravenloft or Legend of Dritz. That was like the best way, the most inexpensive way. You're looking at about 60 to 80 bucks for the game, and you had some tiles and stuff like that, but you had a bunch of monsters, you had some heroes and everything else. So that was the way to get started. Today, you guys are so lucky. You youngins, you guys are so lucky today. You don't know what we had to go through, the struggles of my generation. But yeah, so guys, if you are new to the hobby, I would definitely say this is one for you to get into. Fantasy is always easier for people to wrap their mind around, and it's like an easier pill to swallow. And with something that looks so appealing, so captivating, with the graphic design to the terrain, that's just going to bring your table to life even more. So guys, that's Madum. That's coming from Kickstarter, from the Core Space guys, and hopefully that'll be coming in soon. If I find out anything, I will let you guys know as far as release dates. But I know there's someone already in the comments already, clicking away, letting us know. So keep your eyes on the comments if you need some more details. Guys, I think that might be it. That's my list. It's 2024. That's the list. That's everything you guys need to know about every game. Not every game, but just the key games. Those are going to be my key games. These are going to be the games that will hit my table, that I will thoroughly enjoy. Now guys, if there are some things that you think I should have included, some games that I should have mentioned, let me know in the comments. I'll take a look as always, and I will say something in the comments. I'll let you guys know. Maybe I'll make a post over on the Facebook page, or the Instagram page. I got to do more with Instagram. So guys, that's really it. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Check out Teespring store. I've got the Battlespace shirts there, and more shameless plugs. Guys, everything's down in the description below. And with that, I'll see you when I see you.